So do you also use Cashfree as your payment gateway? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to create Flowlu contact on Cashfree payment. So here I run an online business and I am using Cashfree as my payment gateway. So here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new payment, then automatically the person who has made the payment should be created as a new contact in my Flowlu account as well. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Cashfree account with my Flowlu account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to automatically create a Flowlu contact whenever a payment is made through Cashfree. So this integration will help you streamline customer management, save time, and ensure all payment details are properly recorded without manual effort. So now stay with me as I walk you through the step-by-step process. So here, as you all know, that I run an online business and I use Cashfree to accept payments for my products and services. So every time a customer makes a payment, I need to save their details and manage them properly for future interactions. So now instead of manually entering each customer's information into Flowlu, I want to automate the process so that a new contact is created automatically. This saves me time, keeps my records organized, and helps me easily track payments, follow up with customers, and manage my business more efficiently. So here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Cashfree account with my Flowlu account using an automation software. And here firstly we are going to see the working of this automation to understand the entire process more clearly. So here to see the working of this automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make a test payment over here using this Cashfree payment page. And here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to make a payment over here, then automatically using the details, a new contact is going to be created in our Flowlu account for the same. So now here we are going to make the test payment. So this is the payment form, and here you can see the data that I've already pre-filled with the phone number, email ID, and the name. So I'm going to click on the space securely. And then here it is asking me to select the payment method. So here I'm going to select my payment method as card, and now here it is asking me to enter the card details. So as it is a test payment, so here I'm going to use a test card details over here. So I'm going to enter it, and now here after entering the card details, I'm going to click on this proceed to pay. And then here it is asking me for the OTP. So here I'm going to enter the OTP. And here you can see we have successfully made a payment over here. So now let's go and check our Flowlu account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact over here with the name demo user. Here you can see the category, here you can see the phone number and the email address of our customer. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. Now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can create this amazing automation by simply connecting your Cashfree account with your Flowlu account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/ina/ in your browsers. And here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Flowlu contact on Cashfree payment, and then here it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folders section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as contacts. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's build that automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Cashfree, as I'm receiving new payments through Cashfree. So basically, Cashfree is a payment gateway that helps businesses collect and send money online quickly and securely. So here in my Cashfree trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as payment via form, so that whenever I'm going to receive a new payment via Cashfree payment form, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can see automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now here you can see after selecting my trigger event, I have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Cashfree account with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And here I've already logged in my Cashfree account. So this is my Cashfree account, and here before moving forward with the connection, let me tell you that this is the test account that I'm using for Cashfree to set up this automation. But you have to follow all the same steps in your main account. Okay, so this is my test account, and here to set up a webhook inside our Cashfree, what we are going to do is that we are going to click on this developers given on the top right corner. And here under developers and under products, you can see a payment gateway option. And here under payment gateway, you can see the option for webhooks over here. So I'm going to select it. And here under webhooks, we are going to select our payment as payment form. And then here we are going to add a webhook endpoint, because here we are going to receive the payment through payment form. And then here it is asking me to enter the webhook URL. So here I need to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is the webhook URL, and then I'm going to click on this test and add button. So as soon as I'm going to click on this test and add button, I'm going to receive a test response on my webhook URL. That means in my Pabbly's workflow to check the working of this webhook URL. Okay, so we are going to click it on it. So here you can see the status is success. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful test response over here where we have received some test details. So with this, we have successfully tested our webhook URL. So now we are going to click on this add button given over here. And with this, we have successfully added a new webhook in our Cashfree account, or you can say we have successfully connected our Cashfree account with Pabbly Connect. So now here after getting the test response, what we are going to do is that we are going to click on this recapture webhook response from here. And now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we are going to make a test payment through our Cashfree payment form. So for that, let me take you back to my Cashfree account. And from here, I'm going to click on this payment forms. And from here, I'm going to select alls. Now here under this payment forms, I'm going to select that particular form. So this is the form. So I'm going to copy it. And here I'm going to open it in a new tab. And here I'm going to enter another dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the phone number, I'm going to enter a random phone number. And here for the email ID, I'm going to enter the email ID as tummystudent@pabblytudes.com. Here for the name, I'm going to enter the name as tummystudent. And then I'm going to click on this pay securely. Again, here it is asking me to select the payment method. So here I'm going to select the method as card. And then here it is asking me to enter the card details. So again, it's a test payment. So I'm going to select the test details. And then I'm going to click on this proceed to pay. And here it is asking me to enter the OTP. So here I'm going to enter the OTP. And here you can see we have successfully made a payment over here. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the type, event time, order transaction ID, order status. Here you can see the order amount. Here you can see the customer details such as the phone number, customer name. Here you can see the email address and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up a trigger over here. So once we have received a new payment through our Cashfree, then automatically I want to add the person who has made the payment as a new contact in my Flowlu Flowlu account as well. So for that, I need to connect my Flowlu account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Flowlu. So Flowlu is an all-in-one business management tool that helps teams stay organized and productive. It offers features like project management, CRM, task tracking, and financial planning in one place. So here in my Flowlu action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a CRM account, that is contact over here, so that whenever we are going to receive a new payment through our Cashfree, then automatically the person who has made the payment is going to be created as a new contact in our Flowlu account as well. Okay, so now here to connect my Flowlu with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Flowlu account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API key and the account URL. So now here firstly we are going to get the account URL. So it says enter your account URL here. Example, if the URL is this, then the account URL is this. So now here to get this account URL, let me take you to my Flowlu account. So this is my Flowlu account, and here in the path URL you can see the account URL. So I'm going to copy it from here. Moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the account URL. And now here after entering the account URL, it is asking me to enter the API key. So here following the instructions given below, going back to Flowlu account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile icon, and from here I'm going to select portal settings. Now here under portal settings in the left sidebar, I'm going to select API settings. And here under API settings, you can see some existing keys over here. So here if you wish, then you can use the existing key. But here I'm going to add a new API key by clicking on this add button. And then here I'm going to give a name to my key, that is new payment. And now here after giving a name to my key, I'm going to select application. So here for the application, I'm going to select CRM, and then I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we have successfully generated a new API key over here. So here I'm going to copy it. Moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API key. And now here after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the honorific title ID. So now here it says choose honorific title for contact. To ignore this field, turn on the map button and leave this field blank. So here I want to ignore this particular field. So for that I'm going to turn on this map button, and then I'm going to remove a value from here, and then I'm going to leave it blank. So now here moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the first name, last name, and email address. So now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive a new payment through a Cashfree, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to search for the name. So here you can see we have received the full name of customer over here, and here we have to map the first name and the last name separately. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to split the text over here. So now the question arises that how we are going to split the text over here. So for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to use a feature by Pabbly, that is text formatter by Pabbly, by adding an action step over here. So here in this action step, we are going to select a feature by Pabbly, that is text formatter by Pabbly. And here in this feature, I'm going to select my action event as split text. But you can also use text formatter by Pabbly for basic formatting, extract pattern, find in text, replace text, split text, text parser, truncate, URL encode, decode, default value, URL parameter encode, and HTML2 markdown. So I'm going to select split text, and now here after selecting this particular action event, I'm going to click on this connect given over here. And then here it is asking me to enter the text to split. So here in this particular field, I need to enter the text that I want to split. So here I'm going to enter the customer name. So again here I'm going to map the customer name. So this is my customer name, and then here it is asking me to enter the separator. So here in the help text it says enter the characters, special characters that are allowed, or word separator to split the text. So for space as a separator, use space. So here I want space to be separator. So here I'm going to enter the separator as space. So this is the separator, and then here it is asking me to select the segment index. So for that I'm going to select all, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the splitted text, that is first name and last name separately. So with this we have successfully set up our action step over here. Now let's move to our Flowlu action step, and here we are going to map our first name from the response that we have received through our text formatter. So this is the first name. Here I'm going to map the last name. Moving forward, here for the email address, I'm going to map the email address. So this is my lead's email address. Moving forward, here this description is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And then here it is asking me to select the category. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see some options over here. So I'm going to select my option as customer only. And then here it is asking me to select the industry. So let's suppose that I'm going to select the industry as education over here. Scrolling little down. Again, this address is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number. Moving forward, again these fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave them blank, but if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now you have to entering all the required details. I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here, and here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our Flowlu account for the new payment received through our Cashfree. So now let's go and check our Flowlu account. Here I'm going to click on this contacts. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact over here with the name dummy student. Here you can see the category, here you can see the phone number, here you can see the email address and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Cashfree and our action as text formatter by Pabbly and Flowlu, so that whenever we are going to receive a new payment through our Cashfree payment page, then automatically the customer name from that detail is going to be splitted using text formatter by Pabbly, and after that, automatically using all the details, a new contact is going to be created in our Flowlu account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create Flowlu contact on Cashfree payment. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.